today I'm going to plant some flower bulbs. Normally, we plant flower bulbs outside and then they rest all winter and grow in the spring. But we are going to plant these indoors and enjoy them this winter. What I have here are paper white bulbs. You can get them at your garden center, and you can see here I've bought them singly, or you can buy them in packs. It's very easy to grow these indoors. When you grow a bulb indoors and not plant it in the ground, it's called forcing. So what you need is a container that will hold water. That means it doesn't have a hole in the bottom. You can use something like this, which is an old peanut butter jar that I've cleaned out and taken the label off. The fun thing about this is when you fill it up and you plant your bulb inside, you can see the bulb and you can see the roots grow. Or, if you like, you can plant them in a decorative cup. This is just a regular drinking cup that I got at the store. Same thing, we're going to fill it and plant the bulb inside, and then it's going to grow, but we won't be able to see the roots on this one. So what do you need to do? Well, the roots need about 2 or 3 inches of room to grow. So here I've marked with a pen. You don't have to do this, you can just measure it. 2 inches up from the bottom of my jar. Then we're going to fill it with rocks. I have little pebbles that I bought at the garden center. I filled them up to the 2-inch line, maybe a little more. And then I'm going to put my bulb in root side down. How do you know? Oh, I forgot something. First, we need to put water in here. The bulb doesn't need any fertilizer or any kind of nutrient because it has everything it needs inside of the bulb. All it needs is water and something to hold it up. So I'm going to fill the water up just to where the rocks are. So that gives us about 2 inches of water. Now I'm going to plant the bulb. And really all I'm going to do is set it on top of the rocks. We don't want the bulb to be completely covered with water because it'll rot and then it won't grow. So how do you know which end is the top and which end is where the roots come out? Well, if you look at it, it's kind of teardrop shaped. It starts out with a point and it comes down in a rounded shape down to the bottom. Well, the pointy end is the top. And as you can see on this one, it's already a little green. This is where the plant is going to grow from. If you turn it over, you see there's a round spot, and it's already got little dried up threads coming out of the bottom. Those are the roots. And when you put this down into here, more roots will grow out. And if you plant them in a clear jar, like I said, you'll be able to see them. It's kind of fun. So all you do is put it right there on top of the rocks. Now if you have a bigger jar or a bowl, it's the same thing. You fill it up about 2 inches with rocks, put water up to the top of the rocks, and you can put more than one bulb in. They can be touching. Now I like to add some more rocks around because it kind of helps hold the bulb in place. You don't need to cover the bulb. Halfway up is pretty good. Now this is important. When you fill it back up with water, because the plant will use up the water that you put in there, only fill it up to 2 inches. Because remember, we don't want to drown the bulb. It will rot and then it won't grow. So that's all there is to it. Now all you have to do is put it in a sunny window and wait. That's the hard part. So now I'll show you one more time, but using this jar. First, I fill it up with rocks, about 2 inches. Then I put in the water. Only up to the top of the rocks. Then I put my paper white bulb, root side down, right there on top of the rocks. I'm going to add some more rocks. And that's all there is to it. Now, wouldn't this make a nice gift for someone? It's very easy, and I will keep you updated with the growth. But I think you should go and try it yourself.